Hey there guys, it's Leta here bringing you another StarCraft English commentary, and right now I'm commentating on the third set of the matchup between Ongamenet Sparkyz and MBC Game Hero, played yesterday in the Korean Shinhan Bank Pro League 2008-2009. This was the 5th week of the second round of Pro League, and this is a great duel here between the two rivaling networks, providing people with a StarCraft in Korea. Of course, GOM has come as the third one, but these are the two original ones with the OSL and the MSL, of course. And this has been a great matchup so far. As you see now, the spoiler right there in the middle of the screen, for all who haven't seen the first two sets, is 2-0 for Ongamenet Sparkyz. And now I'm going to spoil what happened in the first two games, so if you haven't seen them yet, please watch the commentaries on my account first. What happened was that in the first game, Yellow, so Yarnak, defeated C on Andromeda. Yellow was actually far behind in economy, having lost a lot of drones in the initial attack of C. C tried to make some bunkers at the secondary, and it almost worked out, failing just due to great micro with the drones by Yarnak. And Yarnak managed to pull back into the game with a very nice timing attack with the Zerglings, attacking the first M&M force of C, and that really pushed C against the wall, and Yarnak continued to attack with Lurkers and Lings, and then came in with a Muta force to seal off C's fate. And a little bit before I continue with the second match, the positions of these two guys, we've got at the top left, we've got Ruby playing for MBC Game Hero as the teal Terran, and at the bottom left, as red Terran playing for Ongamenet Sparkyz, is Leta. And what happened in the second set was PvP on Destination between Horang 2 and Busan, and the upcoming great talent Horang 2 managed to play a very aggressive game with nice micro, nice drops on his part, and he really weakened his opponent to the point that after a couple of battles in the middle of the map, it was GG for Busan. And so it's 2-0 Ongamenet Sparkyz. All the hopes of MBC Game are now with Ruby. He needs to win this game. He needs to defeat Leta. And he is going for a fast command center. He is going for a fast expansion, as you see here. Leta at the bottom left, in the meantime, is going for the refinery. He's blocked that entry to his main with a supply depot and a barracks. On the other hand, Ruby is going for fast command center, and he needs to hope to not be scouting very soon, otherwise he'll have a very hard time against those vultures that are going to come out from the factory. You see barracks placed very intelligently so as to block any possibility of the vultures, in case they will come, and they will come eventually. Oh my god, and Leta is actually scouting in the right direction. This is very bad for Ruby. So placing that barracks there so as to deny the vultures entry to the back of the mineral patches, so away from the reach of the bunker that Ruby will also place. But it's really now a very, very hard battle to fight for Ruby, since he's been scouted from Leta in the correct direction at first, so this will put him under a lot of pressure right now. He will need to survive the initial vulture attack without a lot of damage, otherwise it will really nullify his economic advantage, or even worse, put him further behind in this game. And you see the scouting SCV is in the main right now, chilling around and looking to see what's going on. And in the meantime, building a command center of his own, definitely here. This is what's going to come, because he wants to stay in economy as well. Indeed, a command center that will be floated down to the expansion on the other side, and a factory. Actually, I think he denied the building of the factory. Either killed the SCV or with that scouting SCV, or he attacked it. Anyway, the scouting SCV is going down now for Leta, but he did manage again to deny the factory being built that quickly, which is again in a pro game a couple of seconds very important. This first Marine will probably make it all the way to the bunker in time, but the first vulture has arrived, and it will put Ruby in a world of pressure, and he really needs to take care to not lose a lot of SCVs here attacking the this barracks right now, and you can really see that Leta is a total beast, really, in TVT. He has the best by far TVT record in the Pro League. He's somewhere around 12 to 1 in TVT, which is totally incredible. He's won his last TVTs. He's at about 70 something percent in TVT, all so career-wise rating, which is really amazing. He's also great against Zergan. He's really been on fire as of late, and if he would get better in TVP, he would really be someone to watch out for, someone who could really become the next real StarCraft king, the likes of Abisu or Xavier in their prime. So really a great upcoming player, and with a superb record. On the other side, his opponent Ruby is an okay player, but he's not that good in TVT, 41.11%, and he only won half of his last 10 TVTs, meaning that he's not that good. Also in the individual Pro League ratings, he hasn't been doing that good. Also in individual leagues, no real big achievements up until now. And Leta, on the other hand, he's really a rising, shining star, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him play in a lot of leagues from now on, because I believe that Leta definitely, alongside Best, they probably are the ones to really look out for in the OSLs and MSLs to come from now on. And in the meantime, Armory first, so going for an Armory, on his side, Leta, Ruby actually goes for 4 barracks and will try to pump out enough units so as to be able to defend. He is so both these guys only at with vulture bikes up until now, with vultures, and I'm waiting to see who of them will go for siege tanks first. Right now, it's very so indeed, Leta goes for siege tank. Ruby remains only with vulture bikes only, and he will need mines probably to deal with this siege tank, since the siege tank will be very well defended by the other vultures of Leta. It's very important for Leta to keep this tank alive and not lose it, especially since he will probably be researching siege as we speak right now, and he will really try to box in his opponent right here after the initial attack. After managing to inflict damage with the initial vultures on that expansion, he will be moving out with all his troops, with the tanks, with the vultures, and try to put pressure on this expansion, on the secondary. And now, coming in with all the SCVs from the line, and the tank is doomed. The tank is doomed, cornered by a lot of SCVs, and not even that many SCVs have died, actually, if you look there. I think this was a bearable defeat, of course, for Leta, but also an okay victory, I guess, for Ruby on the other hand. And now the second tank really has to survive. If this tank also goes down, it will really be a big shame. Mines have not been researched yet for Ruby, but I'm pretty sure he's doing that as we speak right now. So the initial tank attack, not that good on Leta's part. He would have maybe wished for more damage, but it's still not bad. He definitely still has a firm lead in the game. He has inflicted damage to his opponent, and he has been more aggressive so far. Also, I lack the tanks, even as we speak in Ruby's game. I mean, of course, he can go for only vultures if he really wants to, but I think that going for tanks fairly soon is a must for him. Otherwise, he really cannot break the wall of tanks that will come at him, especially if they will be well protected by enough vultures. And so in the meantime, Leta does manage to mine that area and to retreat, and now we seem to see an attack going on for Leta. He is mounting up an attack. On the other side, Ruby tries to go maybe to encircle the troops. He is going from behind and may try to come down from the bottom of the map and attack the secondary of Leta. So Ruby trying with us, going maybe for a sneaky attack in the bottom of the map. And in the meantime, great stuff right now, planting that barracks, and this is superb. This is brilliant play right here from Leta. Planting the barracks next to the factory, denying passage to all these units from the main. All reinforcements denied for Ruby, and Leta in the meantime having inflicted serious damage to the economy. All but 2 SCVs, no, actually I think in the meantime all SCVs that had been mining at the secondary of Ruby were killed, and lifting the barracks perfectly just as the reinforcements came in, so as to allow his vultures to inflict some